Hey everybody, what's going on? Starting a new day, gonna be welding all day today. I got some welding sleeves and I got gloves because my arms are just all covered with burns from the welder. I learned how to do it though. It's actually going pretty well. Just doing some spot welding. The roof is raised. We have this whole front side done. And then we might even put some sheet metal on today. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm actually gonna be flying back to Arizona. I have a wedding to go to, and then I'll be flying back to finish it up. So we're gonna try and get some sheet metal on, get all the welding done, and that way whenever I get back, just putting the sheet metal on and getting it done.
Well, we're getting ready to do these columns here have to be reinforced, and we are using 1.25 inches, and it fits right in there, but you do have to drive it. But next thing we'll do, we'll put, thank you baby, put a clamp on there and pull that up tight. Now we'll weld a bead right here. After we get that bead welded on, then we'll put 2 clamps down here on the bottom portion and pull that part in. It's real tight, but you can see, man, it fits in there perfect. On mine, I could not get it to fit in there, the 1.25 inches. So I had to grind all mine down. So I assumed that we'd have to grind them down on his, but it was a little bit different, and man, they fit right in there. Okay, once you put them on there, if you tap it a little bit, pull in there, and after we weld this, we'll put the second one down here to make sure we pull that in tight. Rock and roll. It's your turn to weld. Well, we're going to just make a pattern for the machine shop, and we'll take this pattern to them, and then they will bend a piece of metal that will go from here all the way around back underneath this. We will have to take those couple rivets out, but it will come right around here and go right up under here. So to get this perfect curve, we just make them a pattern, and then they bend us a piece the dimensions we ask for. So just as close as possible. It's a little rough, but okay. So now we have a pattern there. This is the top of left side, and then we're going to put dimensions, how far we want it to go here and how far we want it to go here. So we want it to come all the way over to here. We're going to say from this point right here, we'll put a little mark, and I'll put a little mark on here. Get this pattern set back in there a little bit. Okay, so from this point we want this to go over 15 inches. So okay, so we're just going to put 15 inches. That's how far we want it to go that way. Then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to put a little mark, or we'll just, I think we can just mark it. We can tell where that goes. 15 inches that way from this mark, and then this will be actual size, so we don't want any of that on there. There you go. So they can bend that piece for us.
Sweet.
And we'll do the same thing on the other side. There you go.
Looks good.
Not rocket science, but it gives us a good, nice, clean bend piece of metal to go from here down to here. Now we've got to put on there the height that we want, and they'll both be the same. But we're going to take these rivets out right here, and this piece of metal is going to come out, and our new piece is going to slip right up in there. We want to go from right up in there down, basically, let's see, from about there to right above this hinge. There's a hinge right here. So we're going to go right above that hinge. So from there, we needed about 23 3/4 will be just right.
All right, Jim, give us an update.
Hey, the update is life is exciting. So, Chris has been welding all morning. I think he has most all the columns welded in. So now we've been scabbing on some pieces for this back. And I mean, it is rigid now. He's done a good job welding. He's gotten better. Every single weld he gets better.
Thank you.
So now we're putting on these pieces, getting ready to put in the cross piece. And this has to have to keep a little space in here because this is where the weather stripping will go. And so we're going to have to put the window down, put it in place, put it back up, put it down, make sure it's right, and then we'll weld it. Well, actually, then Chris will weld it. He's done such a great job.
All right, let's do it.
Just clamp it. See if you can clamp right below it. Will be just fine. These angles go so that we match up with this hat channel. We weld right on the side so that the outside is even. And we're just going to clamp them on there, then we'll tack weld it. And we're going to put 2 of them in and check, make sure that they're not too big, keep us from putting windows in. Aren't you gonna get, you know? Okay. Okay, let's do the other side. Okay, let's put a winder in there. See if that thing binds up on us. Put that in. I don't think there's a problem, do you?
It's right in there.
I thought it might be too thick, but
It's in there good.
can't see any problem with that.
So, after seeing some loggers at the Tiny Home Jamboree in Arlington, Texas, they were actually using their stock windows, and it gave me the idea to do the same. So we'll have one stock window up there right behind where the passenger seat's going to be, right behind the driver's seat, and then 4 down right through here, then 4 down right through there. So we'll have school bus windows.